you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before.
Welcome back to another video, or if you are brand new here and this is the very first time you ever see me, what's up? I am Jen. I share all things health and wellness here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. Morning beauties, here's what we have going on for breakfast this morning. I have 2 scrambled eggs. To it, I added 154 grams of the Members Mark liquid egg white. It's a great way to boost your protein with minimal calories. And then we also have 2 slices of the God shells that I get from Sam's Club. Turkey bacon, 45 calories a piece, 6 grams of protein. I just prepped some up in the air fryer for the week, so that's ready to go. All I have to do is make up my eggs or have egg bites or whatever. Just makes life easy, and you guys know I'm all about that. And then I have a half of a Dave's Killer bread English muffin with 17 grams of avocado, and then sprinkled some of the everything but bagel seasoning on top. All of this is clocking in at 394 calories and 44 grams of protein. Super quick and easy, delicious, fill me up, get my metabolism started for the day, and help us tackle all the things that we need to today, help us hit our protein goal, all the things. Your first meal of the day is really important. You definitely want to make sure that you are shooting for anywhere between 30 to 50 grams of protein, depending on what your daily target is. But getting that good boost of protein in the morning really helps kick off your metabolism and set your hunger cues and all of that for the rest of the day. So very important. You may not eat it like the minute you roll out of bed, but when you do eat it, you want to make sure that you are shooting for that 30 and above grams of protein. And then I have my greens and reds here. I do 1 scoop of the reds. It calls for 2 scoops of the reds, but I only do 1. Still get the benefits from it, and it makes it stretch that supplement out longer. So I do 1 scoop of the reds, I do 2 scoops of the greens, and then I also squeeze some of my vitamin D in there, mix all of that up, and then I take the Microfactor pack, which has all the daily essential nutrients that you need to help fill the gaps that you are not filling through your diet. Kind of like an insurance policy. Macros determine what you look like, micros determine how you feel. So you want to make sure that you're dialing in everything. Do you have to take a ton of supplements? Absolutely not. You really should go and check out which ones that you need to take, get some blood work done or whatever, especially if your diet isn't on point. But the most important thing that you can do is fix your diet before adding in any supplements. Fixing your diet alone is going to be more than half the battle. So highly recommend focusing on that first. I know a lot of people get hung up on supplements and think about all the things they need to take while their diet is in the absolute trash can. That's reverse. You want to focus on your diet first, and then you want to fill any gaps that you need with supplements. So this is going to fuel us for the day. We're getting ready to head out to the office, and I will catch up with you guys when we get there. All right, beauties, we have made it to the office now, and we are getting ready to jump into a pile of work. We have the group coaching program starting next Monday, September 30th. Today is currently Tuesday when I am filming this. You guys will see this video tomorrow on Wednesday. And so we will be down to, when you guys are seeing this video, we'll be down to the last days of signing up because we're kicking off next Monday, and I have to get everybody's custom macros made, get everybody's habits set in the dashboard that they'll be able to check off each day to help move them on the path to success. And having those right on your dashboard as soon as you go into the app every day, one, helps to hold you accountable because you know that you need to check them off. That way you can earn points. That way when I do your check-ins, I see what you are checking off every day, but also just as to help serve as a reminder. Like, oh, okay, these are the 5 things that I'm committing to. I need to make sure that I check these off each day. So it just helps serve as a reminder, and it feels good to check anything off, right? We get that dopamine hit. I'm a super big to-do list person, so how about these glasses, guys? I told you guys a while back, squirrel moment. I told you guys a while back that I was going to get my eyes checked and was going to get glasses and all of that. I got these, and I got these that are like prescription sunglasses. So those are really cute though, right? But I'm trying to get used to them because they were giving me a headache at first, which they say is normal as your eyes are adjusting to them, but they're telling me that I need to wear them so that my eyes don't strain and get worse. Like, I can see stuff pretty good, I feel like, except for like if I'm looking at my watch, like right now I can see everything good. If I take this off, I can still see it, but I have to like pull it away a little bit, you know, hashtag 40s life, I guess. I feel like the moment that the clock struck 12 when I turned 40, I noticed like a little tweak of a difference in my eyesight. So that's what prompted me to want to go get them checked out, and here we are. So I don't know if I'm feeling them fully or not. You guys let me know what you think down below. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I have to get everybody's habits set up in the dashboard, have to get everybody's custom macros put in, get all the swag boxes together, just finalizing all of the things for the people that are in there. Now, I don't have a huge group this time because obviously with everything that's been going on in my life the last month, I wasn't active on all of the platforms. I wasn't posting, I wasn't promoting or sharing about the group. So it's gonna be a really small group this go round. But the plus side to that is that you guys, the ones that have signed up, will get more one-on-one time with me. And so that definitely will help you excel on your journey and towards your goals. So that is an upside to it. It will be a more small, intimate group. If you still want to get signed up, like I said, signups are still going on. They will be closing soon. So if you want to get in with us, go ahead and snag your spot so I can get your swag box all put together and get your goodies sent out to you. We've got some fun goodies in there this go round, and I'm excited to get started either way because I really need this group right now just to help me realign and refocus, something kind of to distract my brain, get me back on the horse of being really consistent with my strength training, because you guys know I had cut that down to 2 days a week anyways because of running and hot yoga and all the things I was wanting to incorporate. Obviously the last month that has not been the game. We do want to get back into running. We will not complete a marathon this year. I say will not. We could maybe pull off a miracle and do it if we got back really hard into running, and depending on where our run game was after taking this little bit of time off. But there's no need to rush it, other than I had put a goal that I wanted to run this year. But if we do it in January, I am okay with that, because obviously a lot of family things went on this year that kind of threw a monkey wrench in that goal, but was very important and that I needed to prioritize, like my daughter being in the hospital, which is why we stopped training for the marathon anyways. Obviously that took priority over it, but the goal didn't change, just the date did. So we still are going to pursue that. That's still a goal that we absolutely will accomplish. It just has to be adjusted a little bit because of life is lifing, right? And then everything that's happened the last month. So we just tweak and keep on moving, right? Winners adjust. You just make the adjustments that are needed and you keep on pushing forward with the dreams of your heart and what you actually want for your life. So we definitely will be doing that. But I am going to jump back into 3 to 4 days of strength training with the group. I have already built out an 8-week strength training program and for the group. And so there are going to be a couple different options depending on where the person is starting at. Obviously, if somebody's brand new coming in, I'm not going to just like throw this whole program on them that they won't be able to sustain. So I work with you and see where you're at, and we come up for the best fit for you to modify the program to what will best suit you, your circumstances, and your goals. So anyways, all of that to say, I'm going to be knocking out all of that. I'm going to work on that stuff for probably the next hour or so, and then we're going to jump over to the gym. Oh, I don't even think I told you guys where I'm at. So if you caught the last vlog, I had rented a space that was like a co-working space to be able to leave and go work somewhere else aside from home. Because there's so many perks to working at home, obviously, but there are also a lot of downsides when it comes to boundaries, creativity, productivity, like all of those things, focus. There's a lot of things that get hindered because there are so many things going on at home, and then having boundaries with work and home is really hard when you work from home. And so there's just a lot of reasons that it wasn't as productive or fruitful as I wanted it to be. And so now we have an office space for hubby's business as well as mine, and we have part of it, we've made a gym, which is going to be absolutely awesome. So we canceled our gym memberships and we are solely going to be working out here. And I have like a bunch of ideas for different content that I want to film for you guys. So I feel like that's going to be fun and new and interesting. I am going to take you guys through a tour of the whole thing. I did video like when we first got in here. So anyways, I was saying, I keep jumping around, but I had rented that co-working space and I went in there for a couple hours and did a little bit of work, but the way that it was set up just wasn't going to work best for what I needed, because I really need to just be alone and quiet and be able to film and think and be creative and come up with new content and not have people like around. So it just so happened that same week that hubby came up on this place that was for rent. and it's like 3 different sections. So which like I said, I'll show you guys and explain it more, but it came at the perfect time. And so we dove into it head first, you know, renovating it like we wanted. And it happened alongside of everything that happened with my brother-in-law. So we would come here at night and just like pour into it for hours. And it was a really great distraction that at the time we had no idea how much we were gonna need. So it was a win-win in that way. And then now for work and productivity and all of that, look, you guys can see my In With Jen sign up here. I'm not done decorating up there, and of course you guys will see it more as we finish stuff. And it's still echoey in here. We have to get some more stuff and finish a couple things, and then I will show you guys. I'll take you through the tour. But enough gabbing. Let me get to work on a lot of this group stuff so that I can get them squared away. And again, if you want to sign up, go ahead and snag your spot. Link is always below, inwithjen.com. It's a Q3 fall group coaching on the services page, and I do offer payment plans if that's something that would help you to take advantage of this. Highly recommend. But I'm gonna quit gabbing, get to work, and then we will go get our lift in.
Hello, you don't even know my name, but I am happy you came by. No lessons learned, of course you're gonna leave as soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some all the stuff that I don't even wanna hear. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody, Goodbye. The truth is I didn't even find your company that good. My lessons learned, maybe I don't have to be around these people anymore. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, I don't know why I'm being here. They talk about some silly stuff, they even don't know if it's real. The crazy part is that I didn't feel this way before I got here. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody, Maybe if I stay, maybe if I hold on a little longer, maybe if I stay, maybe I will find what I am looking for. I wanna be somebody, hanging with somebody, Can I be somebody, dancing with somebody? I wanna be somebody.
All right, guys, we are gonna pretend that I don't look like this, but we just finished the workout. The only thing I didn't film was my core work at the end because my phone was dying, so I had to plug it up. But we finished that workout. Feels really awesome to have that done and in the books. I am messing around with the programming that I'm doing for the 8-week group. I already have it done, but I just wanted to like run through and maybe tweak a couple things. So we just crushed upper body. We're going in with our post-workout shake. This is a sherbet smash, and I really hate even using it because it was a summer smash flavor, and I don't know if it's available now, but it's so good. It's so refreshing. Awesome, awesome, delicious. But going in with a scoop and a half of that so that I can get me 30 grams of protein right after that workout. We're going in with some ignition, which is a high glycemic carb. Just helps to hurry up and restore that glycogen, like the energy that we just ran through in our muscles. That way we can get on to the muscle building process. And then of course, you guys know, creatine is a must. and making a mess with it is also a must. But we go in with a scoop of that, and I just dumped some of the Fiji water in my shaker cup here that I have in the fridge over there. I also just dumped some in my hydro jug to refill that. I'll dump the rest of this in there too. And we are gonna get this post-workout shake down, and then we won't do lunch for a little bit. I've got a little bit more, oh, I'm shaking you guys all around. I have a little bit more work to do, and Zoom and a couple other things, and then we will whip up lunch. And we're doing pretty good so far today. I feel good about how productive everything is going and stuff with the group. I'm feeling like I'm finally catching up, because I felt like I was 1,000 steps behind just due to the last month of life. So I'm kind of starting to feel a little bit better as I get caught up, because I want to make sure to serve all my group members the absolute best that I can, which is why I extended it another week, because I knew I was going to need that time mentally, emotionally, physically, and to be able to just get everything prepped and ready so that they have an awesome experience, learn the most they possibly can, get the best results they absolutely can, and we can all thrive and level up together. So I'm gonna continue doing that with my post-workout shake. Oh, I wanted to say, with the workout, one, because strength training has not been as consistent and at the same intensity and all of that jazz. Even though we have worked out some, it was minimal for sure the first couple weeks after everything happened. But it's taking some getting used to the new equipment and new grips and all of that, like the dips, just getting used to that grip and getting used to that machine takes like a little getting used to, and doing some of, which I'll walk you guys through the machines like whenever I do the tour of everything. Like I said, it's not all finalized because we're still waiting on some new stuff, but I have to say I'm absolutely loving it so far. Aside from just, you know, getting used to some new stuff, it is really awesome, and I know we're gonna absolutely crush it in there. But enough gabbing, let's get to work.
I don't really care if you are mine. I don't need.
All right, beauties, we just finished up our last Zoom and we are going in with lunch now. I actually forgot my lunch at home, but thank God I had all the things here on hand to whip up a lunch. So we've got 2 of the tomato and basil rice cakes, and to it I've added 2 of the sweet and spicy chunk light tuna that I get from Aldi. You guys have seen this a ton of times. 80 calories for one, 14 grams protein, and I have 2 there. And then 1 Member's Mark light string cheese and 2 boiled eggs. But I did forget salt and pepper, and boiled eggs without salt and pepper is absolutely criminal, but we're gonna make do nonetheless. So we've got the eggs, we've got our string cheese, we've got our tuna and rice cakes, and then we're going in with my favorite, the cherry 7-Up zero sugar soda. And this is the same one, they just changed the packaging to like the black and red can. But this is all clocking in at 450 calories, 48 grams of protein, 29 carbs, and 17 grams of fat. Eat this up. We've got a little bit more work to do, and then we've got to head and get little dude for boxing. His boxing is actually in the same plaza as our office, so it works out perfectly. I can sit here and get some work done while he gets his training in. These mother humpers are spicy today. They don't normally have that much kick to them, but these 2 packs have quite a little kick to them. But I was just thinking about it. Just threw this together in literally like 5 minutes with stuff that I had on hand already in the fridge, like super convenient. I got the boiled eggs from Sam's Club, and they come 2 to a pack. String cheese had in the fridge. These and the rice cakes I just have up here just in case, and it worked out perfect. And that's 48 grams of protein. So for those of you that cry you can't get your protein in, it's because you aren't choosing the right options, or you're not having things on hand when you get in a pinch, or prepping or thinking ahead of time, because you absolutely can. It doesn't have to be these same things, but there are plenty of things out there that you can keep on hand even when you don't meal prep to help you hit your protein target. And if you are wanting to lose fat and you're wanting to change your physique, you have to start prioritizing your protein. We're waiting on little guy to get out of boxing. I had some blueberries in the fridge here at the office, so I'm gonna snack on some of these until he gets done, and then we'll go home and whip up dinner. Little dude's out of boxing, but babe is hanging these weight plates on the wall that are gonna be so freaking awesome. How was boxing, homie?
Good.
Good.
You have to drive it in straight.
Yeah, but isn't it just gonna cover like the whole circle now?
I know, but the screw will follow however you drill.
Right. Right.
So if you drill it crooked, the screw won't sit flat. It will be on an angle.
When you start this.
We're back at the house now. Just whipped up dinner, threw some of the Mediterranean herb salmon that we get from Aldi in the oven, some tater tots in the air fryer. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. I have 3 of these Mission Street Taco corn tortillas on there. 3 of them are 100 calories. I have some of this shredded leaf lettuce, Daisy Light sour cream, some of this pineapple salsa from Aldi, and some of these Season's Choice potato puffs from Aldi, and then some sugar-free ketchup. All of this is clocking in at 638 calories, 32 grams of protein, 53 carbs, and 33 grams fat. Just finished our post-dinner walk, so that put us way over our steps. You guys know I hit 10,000 steps a day. Now we are going in with our final snack of the night, and you guys know, if you have been around here, this has been my jam. I get on a certain kick for a snack at night, and then I'm on it for months and months, and then I'll switch it up and stick to something else for months. But we are still on the True Fruit chocolate-covered strawberries, 90 calories a serving. We're going to go in with some of these, and I will catch up with you guys in the morning and go over all the Indy macros for the day. What's up, guys? Good morning. That is it for this full day of eating. I wanted to pop on and let you guys know what the Indy macros were for yesterday, which I was only tracking for the video because I know that you guys like to see the macros and the protein count and all of that for the meals. I've actually just been intuitive eating for over the last month just because of so much uncertainty and everything that was going on, but I've done it so long that I can stay within maintenance without even tracking at this point. Is everything perfect? Am I hitting every target perfect every day? I'm sure not. My weight did not change. I will say, however, though, that I can definitely tell a change in my body composition with not as much strength training, not as much working out, and probably not hitting my protein target every day. And there was a couple weeks when everything first happened that my appetite was just absolutely in the gutter, so I know I wasn't hitting my overall calorie and macro targets. And then coupled with not training like I normally do, I definitely can tell that there is some body composition change. I can always tell because I just feel like fluffier and softer, but my weight on the scale didn't change, which, as we know, is not the most important factor. It's just one piece of the puzzle. It's just one data point to help guide you on your path, but it's only one. There are multiple that you really should be paying attention to. But as of this week, I have just been back to my normal programming, normal routine, eating my normal foods, working out normal, all of the things, my steps, everything, water, all the things that I know make me feel my absolute best. And if I don't feel my best, I can't give you guys my best, my husband my best, my kids, my sister, my niece, any of my family. I can't show up mentally or physically strong if I don't feel good in my body. If you don't feel good in your body, every other area in your life suffers, whether you like it or not, without fail. Your work is gonna suffer, your relationships are gonna suffer, how you show up in the world, your energy, your health, everything is going to suffer if you don't feel good in your body. So that's just important to note right off the bat. But yesterday was not exactly fully planned. I forgot my lunch that I had planned, and I had not prepped my day ahead of time, which if you have specific goals, especially if you are in a fat loss phase, then you definitely want to be planning ahead of time. You do not want to leave your days to chance, because 95% of the time you're gonna get to the end of the day, you're gonna go back and try to plug everything in, and your numbers are gonna be all over the board. And then it's 9 o'clock at night and you still need 60 grams of protein, and the likelihood of that happening are slim to none. And then you're completely frustrated about why the needle isn't moving, why you're not reaching your goals. If you want to elevate your health and your life, you have to be intentional. You have to plan ahead. And that's just like I was saying yesterday. I forgot my lunch, but here at the office, I make sure that I have high protein, quick options available to me in case something like that happens. It takes that little planning ahead, those couple steps of having that stuff here on those just in case moments, because life is going to life and those moments are going to come up, and you would rather have something there than get caught with your pants down. So think about the areas that you can set yourself up for success ahead of time, and it will save you so much frustration and headache and help keep you on the path to success like you want to be. But macros for yesterday, we ended on 2,239 calories, 168 grams protein, 181 grams carbs, and 95 grams fat. And like I said, I didn't even plan out the day, but I've been doing this for so long that I know which options to grab. I know not exact portions because we all are gonna over or underestimate our portion sizes, but I can get it relatively close enough that I stay within my maintenance. And so just like I said, the scale hasn't changed a bit throughout this entire time. So while I know that my body composition has suffered a little bit, it's nothing major and nothing that I can't get right back to, which I am doing now. And that's the biggest thing, is it's not what happens once in a while that defines you, your health, your life. It's what you do consistently. And to be successful in this game, you have to think ahead of time. If you want to be mentally and physically strong for this life when life throws things at you and not completely derail you, and something come up in your life and you're off your game for a month, and then all of a sudden you're 25 pounds heavier, you feel like crap, you have no energy, your body hurts, you're mentally fatigued, emotionally drained, because you're like, how the hell did I get here? When we talk about all of this, eating healthy and working out and elevating your mindset and improving your behaviors and habits and all of those things, it's not just for your physique. It's not just for how you look when you look in the mirror. Yes, that's important. We all want to be happy with how we look and feel confident, but all of those things contribute to how you show up in life for yourself and other people. And if you want to be a mentally and physically strong person, it takes intentionality, and it takes consistency, and it takes accountability. It is so very important. Those are the things that completely derail people. And while I definitely struggled over the last month and a half because so much has been going on, even aside from my brother-in-law, it has just been like a nonstop hurricane in my family and in my life. It has been crazy. And your girl has absolutely struggled. But I will tell you, had it been 5, 6, 7 years ago, I would have been way worse off than I am today. But I have spent so many years now building my body and my mind that while everything wasn't perfect, it didn't completely derail my life. It didn't derail my health. It didn't derail my goals. And I am just right back into routine. I controlled what I can control. I pivot where I could pivot. And then I am right back to routine and doing the things that make me feel my absolute best and help me serve all the things that I want to serve in life. So all of that to say that we are back in the game. We are back to our normal routine. I'm going to be diving head first with all my group members on Monday for the 8-week group, and we are going to push it really hard so that we can all realign ourselves. We can gain some momentum, go into the holidays feeling really good, and finish the end of the year off strong, because your girl has big goals in life for my health, for my body, for my family, for my career, all of the things. I have really big goals, and in order to achieve those goals, I have to be really dialed in on my health and energy and vitality in life. If you have the same desires in your heart to be physically fit and to have energy and to be able to be strong in your body and mind and for your family and for your kids and to show them a good example on how to live life, I get that question all the time, like, I want my family to be healthy. I want my spouse to be healthy. I want my kids to eat better, whatever it is. I always tell people the absolute best thing that you can do is lead by example, because way more is caught than is taught. And if you show up every single day with certain standards and habits and a way that you take care of yourself, as a natural byproduct, that will be picked up by the people closest to you. Now, everybody goes on their own journey. Everybody does things on their own time. But you have a way higher percentage of affecting the people closest to you if you are walking it out yourself. So if you are struggling in any of these areas, or you have a desire in your heart to feel healthy and to get better and to love yourself more, do things that make you feel strong in mind, body, and spirit, then get in the group with us starting on Monday. You can absolutely join in with us, learn all the mindset and habit tips and tricks and behaviors and all the things. We're gonna really deep dive into a lot of topics and areas that will help you with your nutrition, with your exercise, with mindset, behaviors, all of those things. We're gonna touch on everything, and we're gonna do it together, and we're gonna have fun while we're doing it, doing games and challenges and learning and all of the things. It's gonna be awesome. So again, if you wanna get signed up, the link is down below, inwithjen.com. And like I said, I am offering the payment plan. So if that's something that you need to take advantage of, it's there for you. So absolutely do it. Or if you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me. Signups will be closing soon, so if you want to get in there, go ahead and snag your spot. I would love to have you. We are going to have an absolute blast, and I need this group just as much as you guys to refocus and re-strengthen me on my journey. So I am right there doing it alongside you guys. I love you guys to pieces. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps your girl out, and I appreciate it more than you guys know. If you are brand new here, make sure to subscribe before you leave. I hope you guys are out there crushing it at life. I hope you're having an awesome day. I hope you're elevating in life in every area that you want to. I love y'all to pieces, and I will catch y'all in the next video.
Sometimes it really feels like I lose control. Honestly, I can't even find my home. Cause when you see light, I tend to fade. With city lights and you're in space, and I don't think